The things that I love about being a poultry farmer is being on the farm and being able to produce that bird and to raise that healthy bird. I guess that's just my motherly nature, to go in and be sure that they're fed and they have water, and you know, it's just like feeding a baby to me.
I take a lot of pride in the work that I do. I like my farm to be the best it can be. I like my birds to be happy, healthy. I like everything to be clean, sanitized. I take great pride in what I have, and I want it to remain that way.
My name's Philip Wyke. I'm a farmer in North Carolina. I was raised up in it. Grew up on the farm with my dad and grandpa, and lived on a farm all my life. When we was figuring on how to grow the family farm, the family business, we was trying to look at different ways how we could do that to support two families. At the time, we done cattle and corn, and those were wonderful things. They're still good to us, but one thing those take is a lot of land. It took 6 acres to put 4 chicken houses. I was able to make more money off that 6 acres doing the chickens than I was vice versa, cattle or corn on it.
The chicken industry is one of the more steady sources of incomes for a family farmer. You receive a check every cycle.
Most time right now I'm averaging about 5.5 flocks per year. After each flock, you know, I get a settlement check during that the year. So instead of being all one lump sum at the end of the year or one part of the year, I'm able to get, you know, a little cash flow all throughout the year when other stuff is not coming in yet.
I got into the poultry business basically by when I met my husband when we were dating. He already had poultry houses. Well, I'd never been in a chicken house before, and I'm like, you gotta take me to the chicken house because I'm an animal person and I love animals. I'm like, please take me to the chicken house.
And when I seen she liked the chicken houses, I knew she was a keeper. I'm like, got one. I'm like, will you marry me? We actually have a service tech, his name's Kenny, and he'll come in and actually give us some pointers on the birds and what.
We check the water height, the water flow, because you want to keep your floors dry, but yet be sure that you have the correct flow for the birds, that they're getting the correct flow of water.
I learned a lot for the growers. Coming out on Jennifer's farm, coming out on Woody's farm, every single time you learn something new because, you know, it's a changing environment outside.
And we'll talk about things like that together and kind of make a decision that both of us think is beneficial for the bird.
The integrator and our broiler supervisor, they are here to give us tips and to give us knowledge on how to grow a happy, healthier bird.
From the integrator to the grower, that working relationship, it has to be strong. There's things that they teach us from week to week, and there's things that we teach them, and that's how the industry stays strong, and that's how the industry grows. That's how we continue to put a quality product on the tables of not only Americans, but around the world.
The chicken business has worked hard over the past several years to provide a safer, healthier, cleaner product for the consumer.
We now have computers in the chicken houses in the control rooms. We can also hook that into our home PC to where we can pull up and see what is going on with the birds, the amount of water they've drank for the day, the temperature throughout the whole house. Of course, it doesn't take the place of actually being in the houses, but it is a tool that helps us.
When we grow our chickens, we don't use any type of hormones or steroids. Our chickens are 100% natural. We use about 60% corn. There's about 20-25% soybean, and so we're using natural products.
In producing poultry, we're feeding the world some of the cleanest, healthiest protein that there is.
I think to make it in this business, you've just got to strive for excellence. I always believe in you get out of something what you put in it.
We're at home at night. Of course, when it's time to sell birds, we're usually together because we help each other. It allows either one or both of us to pick our son up from school.
I can go out and farm during the day, but as I come back, I'm still able to spend time with my family.
To me, there's nothing better than being a farmer. The pride that I feel from growing a good batch of chickens, that is what keeps you going, and knowing that you are growing a healthy bird and you're feeding people, I just can't imagine anything else that I would rather be doing.